Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? SAFL. And y'all know what time it is. It's Friday night. We got some games tomorrow. So we got to do some predictions. And we also have a couple special things that we kind of missed on the weekly podcast. So we can't leave any teams hanging. Trust me and E know. What's good, E?
Yeah. For those that are asking if we're gonna start on time, the more hands the better. It's only 3, 4 of us setting up the field. Get out there early, pick up a cone.
Yeah,
Drop
basically.
a cone. Everybody pick up a cone. We start at 8 o'clock for 8:30. Let's make it
Uh,
happen, guys.
I'm gonna be out there really early for field setup. We're gonna try to get going at the right time this week. Couple things for the league before we even get into that. At the end of the day, right? Can you guys please pick up your bottles? We don't want to leave a bad impression at the park. We don't want the park people mad at us, stuff like that. Last week it took us a little while to clean everything up when we were leaving. We were already out of there late. Other than that, all right, E. Let's get into it. So we kind of disrespected two teams on the weekly show. So we're gonna make it up to you.
But in all honesty, I watched that game about an hour ago, and it was as bad as I originally thought it was. It was as bad as I thought it was. So I understand why we forgot. Again, apologies to you guys, but we did forget about it for a reason. And the game was just bad. But go ahead.
All right, so we're gonna do a quick recap of the Elite Thunder game.
Quick.
So quick. When
That's
we
the
mean
name.
quick, we mean quick.
All right.
Well, the score is
All right.
only 12-7. So let me start with the Thunder. Uh, Asif had to step in as QB. He actually threw the ball to drive downfield very well, but just couldn't capitalize to score. At the end of every drive to get down there was an interception. 3 picks. Basically, Thunder got to convert those. Like you just have to convert those to touchdowns. And this is a different game. On the defensive side of the elites, Nick was cleaning up everything.
He was.
Cleaning up everything back there. Anything
Hmm.
that went deep, Nick was there. Um, Mike Labate also did some cleanup back there. I seen him break up a couple plays. They did a good job switching their giver to I seen Simon play giver. I don't know if the height bothered Asif a little bit, but yeah, you guys just have to convert those, man. I know you guys were missing some guys, but you got to learn. You got to punch it in.
Feel like the Giants from last night. That's all it was.
Yeah,
Moved the
yeah. You
ball
just
well,
got to
didn't
got to
score.
score those touchdowns.
That's
We
what
don't
happened.
have field goals, so
They,
you
they
leave with
definitely would have
nothing.
won. They
Yeah.
definitely would have won if we did, though.
Um. Now the elites drove. They played pretty well. Big bomb to Carlos downfield to get a score. I forgot who scored the other score. E?
The
You just
tall guy. I don't know his name. The big guy in the
uh
back of the end zone.
I'm gonna get his name if I could find the game. Thunder Elites. It was Naraj. Naraj. Yeah, that looks like Nas's new number one. He was getting the ball a lot. He had a stretch where he had like 4 or 5. He got like 4 or 5 receptions in a row in the second half. So yeah, man, just punch it in. Anas, those you actually gotta score a little bit more. That's too low of a score. I know you're better than that. So all
They
right.
got the dub, though, so
You got the
at the
dub.
end
That's
of
all
the
that
day.
matters. That's all that
Yeah.
matters. All right. So that being said, me and E are gonna be moving on to our predictions. E, what you want to do first? Predictions or no? Predictions should be at the end of the show, right?
Got it.
Let's do predictions at the end of the show. Okay, so I know we've been, you guys have asked for Eve's threes. It's just these first 2 weeks. It's always tough to get everything together. Look at this. Get everything together. But we do have three threes for these 2 weeks. I don't have graphics for them because I don't have pictures for the guys. So I didn't really make them.
Something
But
wrong with your mic. Yeah.
yeah, I didn't really make anything. But we do have
Yeah.
these for week 1 and week 2. E's working on what the E's threes winners will get at some point. We'll figure something out every week. We're thinking we're giving that a lot of thought. So
We have an idea. We just have to talk to.
we got to talk to the
We got to
people.
talk to somebody about
We
it.
got to talk to somebody. We do
But
have an
we
idea
actually
now.
have something that's actually pretty. It's actually pretty funny too.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty funny. So
So we'll discuss that in the coming week. So D1 week 1 E's threes. E, you want to?
D1, first guy, goes without saying. Had a great game. I believe 4 catches. All 4 of his catches went for scores. Correct.
Correct.
That goes to none other than from AK B Raj.
Four
Arguably
catches,
one of
4 touchdowns. That's a perfect stat line.
arguably one of the best players in all of SAFL. So shouldn't come as a surprise that his first game he was absolutely dominant. So great job, and I believe they played the All Stars week 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So great game by D Raj. He's the first inductee into the E3s for 2024 for D1. So after that, next,
Congratulations. I'm sure he'll be back. All right.
yeah,
Now, D2.
D2. You got to refresh my memory. D2 was a long time ago, and I'll
Marco.
do this. Oh, Marco. I'll let you do that
Marco.
one.
Oh yeah, yeah,
What
yeah,
was he
yeah,
doing?
yeah,
What was
yeah,
he
yeah.
doing?
He was slinging that thing. Pause. I know. Yeah. Put it on a t-shirt. Marco, 4 touchdowns and a pick on the defensive side. He's been playing lights out for the free agent team. Shout out to Marco.
Great job, Marco. I'll let Rob do that one on purpose. Now for D3, week 1. I know he's been in my ear like I had a great game. We notice. We notice everything. So for D3, the first member of the East threes for D3, Germ, Jeremy of Night's Watch. I believe he scored a touchdown. And on a trick play, threw a flea flicker deep bomb to Brian Cortidi. So everything gets noticed here, man. We see everything. But we were just
Well,
waiting for the right time to show you your love.
so I'm going to quote his stats for you. It's 1
Go
passing
ahead.
touchdown, 5 receptions, 1 reception for touchdown, an extra point, and on the defensive end, he also got a sack.
That's what we
That's
look for in
that's
this. Like,
that's these threes, man.
you know what it is? We're trying to look for guys that are doing more than just one thing. You know what I mean? Like, you can easily go to quarterbacks every week. They have the ball the most, so you can go to a guy who throws 5 TDs. That's easy. You know what I mean? And honestly, on our part, that would be lazy. I told you that a couple of times. That'd be lazy. So, so I saw that comment. That's pretty funny. So, so I actually want to
Um,
give it to. I want to give the award to guys who actually play both sides and do more than just just throw the rock. So, congrats to those guys. And like you said, even Marco, who did win it as a QB, he
Had a
got it
pick
all
on the other
mainly
end.
because he got the pick. So that's week 1, E3.
Now he's not saying QBs can't get it.
Pause.
Pause. Jesus. But QBs have the ball the whole game. It's easy for them to get it. So they got to do it. They might have to do something a little bit extra special. Pause.
Yep. That's what we're saying. So congrats to those guys. Again, D Raj, Marco, Germ, week 1, E3's winner.
There you go.
Mhm.
All right. So now we're gonna move on to week 2. D1 week 2.
D1, week 2. That award went to, refresh my memory, that went to Will, quarterback from the Gators.
From the
Rob has the
Gators.
stats. Rob has the
4
stats
passing
on it.
touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. All world. If
Okay.
you guys watch
Uh,
him play,
hmm
you guys watch him play. He's
Yeah,
he's a tough cover.
he is. He is.
Whether
I'm
at
trying to find.
receiver, whether at quarterback, it doesn't matter where they put him.
So he didn't have any picks or anything like that, but he does play both sides of the ball. So that things like that get recognized. So we do like those guys that are more than just quarterbacks, like we said. So congrats to Will, the first member of the East Threes for week 2. Clap it up for Will. All right, this next guy for D2. Again,
This one
this
was
guy.
tough.
It
Just
was.
just just for the record. I'm there were two guys here for this one,
Hmm.
right?
Impact mattered.
This
Impact
the
mattered.
impact of the
Impact
plays made by this person
separated him
separated them
and made it
from.
undeniable. It made
And
him undeniable.
just for the record, I'm gonna say who the other person was because I don't want them to think it went unnoticed. I think Marco had about 6 touchdowns.
That's your
This
favorite play, isn't it?
this
That's honestly
no,
your
yo,
favorite
listen.
player.
If you yo listen, Marco had about 6 touchdowns this week, but he didn't get to East 3
You know
because the
why?
East 3 went to
Simon from the All Stars. Again, impact matters. Oh my, oh my. He had 4 catches, an interception, which set up the game tying touchdown. Then, as we spoke about on our Wednesday night show, 2 seconds left. Hail Mary comes down with it on
the
three guys'
game
head.
the
Game
game
winning
winning
TD.
touchdown.
Game winning touchdown. So,
His
congrats to
plays
Simon.
were the reason they won this game single-handedly.
Absolutely. 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 So,
So
well
shout out
deserved,
to
Simon.
Simon, man.
I know he's a little understated, doesn't really like to speak about himself. So, we'll speak about you for you. Congrats, Simon. You deserve it.
All right, and now we're gonna move on to D3.
It goes to Rohit of Lights Out. Rob with the set.
4 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdowns, and like we said
And
before, an interception.
that's key. Play both sides of the ball. Play both sides of the ball. Make an impact on both sides of the ball. Again, it was a very hard fought wins against the Calibs who were without their quarterback, but bonus don't
They put
matter.
up a
They showed
fight.
up to play. They
They
showed up to
did.
play.
They definitely did.
And Lights Out had to play. And Rohit put his team on his back and Rohit, sorry, put his team on his back and led them to the W. So that's East threes for week 2. So we have uh, Will, Simon, and Rohit. Congratulations, guys. So we have our first 6 members of the East threes. Remember, guys, we watch everything. We're
And I will
watching
be
everything.
putting out the graphic for this. Uh, man, not tonight. Maybe by Monday, both will be out. Or it'll, you know what? It'll come out with the next set of E3's graphic. They'll all be together. I'll put them all up. Maybe we'll make one graphic with all the people who have won it
So he's
as
won
the
it
weeks
so far.
go on
Yeah,
in one
I like
graphic,
it.
and we can have that. So you'll
I
just be
like that.
added to the list. You understand what I'm saying? All right, all right, E. Um, E over there acting like he working out, but let's
I'm laughing.
we're
I'm
gonna
not even doing
move on.
anything. I'm just fake moving my legs. I'm not on the machine or anything.
All right, so let's do the play of the week.
Mmm, that's new.
Let's do the play of the week. Hold on, let me make sure I got it. Let me make sure I got it. All right. So
Like 1, 2, 3, 4.
this was big time.
Yeah,
We're gonna watch that one more
Like
time.
watch it
1,
again.
2, 3, 4.
I gotta show the love from his teammates at the end of that. I gotta show the love from his teammates at the end of that.
You know what makes that play special? Not obviously the fact that it's a game-winning touchdown, but who he caught the pass on matters. He
Mm,
caught it on Will and Q.
yeah,
Arguably two of the best players in SAFL. That matters. That matters. So.
he went up and got it. You could
Hmm.
see him high point that football. Like that is elite right there. And for the
Yeah.
game, he wasn't afraid of the moment. He went up, won this team the game.
Like he said on Wednesday, he drew the play up.
It was going to him
Said
or it
that
was
he,
going to Anthony.
yeah.
And that was it. And they put it up to the big man. Big man went and got it.
What a way to make an impact. Your first day with the team, come down to game winning touchdown.
True.
So shout out to Seed, first ever play of the week. I like these added videos, you know?
I do too. I do too. We're still
Huh?
working on it. We're still working on it a little bit, but you know, it'll everything polish out.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we got those out of the way, everything that we kind of missed, we're going to move on to what everybody comes in here Friday night to see, the predictions. Yo, E, just for the record, right? Are you gonna give me the one that I called
Nope.
you about that one? Come on, bro.
Phone call
I
never happened.
That's crazy.
Phone call
You
never
got to be
happened.
an honest guy. I didn't call you.
The phone call never. You called me a lot. You didn't call me by changing the
Wow,
pick.
wow. Just for the record, right? I called E to switch a
Don't
pick.
believe it. Don't believe it.
I called E to switch a pick. So technically, I'm
Don't
supposed
believe
to
it.
have an extra win in that category, but it's all right. All right. So
Text
we're
me
gonna
next time.
go. Yeah, it's all right. We cool. I ain't worried about it. All right.
Undefeated week this week.
All
Guaranteed.
right.
Undefeated week.
So we got lights out. Let me write these down because I had that. We had to ask last time. Lights out. Thunder.
Go ahead.
Why I gotta go first? All right.
I'll go first.
Listen.
I'll go first. I'll go first.
Uh huh.
I'm going lights out. If the Thunder are anything like the Thunder that I saw last week, it's going to be hard to pick them, to be honest with you. So I'm going lights out. And the boot, I'll give a score. The lights out scores. I think they had 32
30.
in the loss week
Yeah, they've been putting
one,
up
and then they
32,
put a 30 or
34.
whatever.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
put up
so
points.
7 points, not going to get it done, Thunder. So I say lights out, 26, Thunder, 12.
Mm. Um, I am also gonna go lights out in this one. It's hard to
Come
bet
on, come
against
on. Don't try
them.
to protect your lead. Don't
Do
do
you
that.
need me?
Don't do
Do
that.
you need me to pick first the next? So we'll take
I
turns
do.
picking.
I
We'll
got
take
you.
turns picking.
All right.
So I'm going. So we're both going lights out.
What's your reasoning?
They score points. The Thunder haven't put up. They haven't been able to score the amount of points that I think lights out. And like I said, Rohit runs a good offense.
Hmm.
So and they got guys like
Yeah.
they have guys. So let's go. All right, sleepers, Caliphs. I'm gonna go sleepers in a bounce back game. They're gonna win this one.
Callous.
See, there we go. I like it. I
And,
like it. Another one
and
down for me.
this is not pro Callous. It's anti sleepers. After that, I don't even want to say effort because it wasn't effort that we saw last Saturday. After that, again, what we call the waste of film, waste of Guinea's time, waste of referees time, like that was the worst game that was ever recorded in
They're
League
gonna
Championship.
listen. They should have Marv back this week, and I believe that's enough.
Is ZQ back?
Is ZQ back? I'm not sure, but he should be back. I'm
Okay,
assuming so.
okay,
Is
that's
QB
enough for
one?
me.
Oh boy, and I'm not even getting into that.
That's enough for me.
How much times has Hasib done this? He's done it in the playoffs, in D2 playoffs against somebody a year ago. So he started this year off the way he ended the fall in
Hmm.
D2 last time. Just for you and us. And trying to start trouble in the chat. Ryan's going to bounce back this week. So guys, so we're good. We're split on that one. All right, elites, Spartans. I'm like, I can go first on this one again
No, nah,
because you're gonna say
elite,
you're gonna pick what I'm gonna pick, and then you're
elite
gonna say until the
yeah,
Spartans show
until
something.
the
So we're
Spartans,
both
and
elites.
until they change that name. The Spartans are a cursed franchise. That's a cursed name.
Dang, you can't say
2.0.
that. I
I'm a,
believe in them, but not this week. Elites. In a 20 28 28-14.
no, I say 18-6.
18-6. No, I think all right.
18-6.
Okay, I like it.
18-6.
This is actually the game of the week coming up here for D3. The Ball
Yep.
Hawks versus the Night's Watch.
Nice rock.
This is a tough game to pick for me, but I have to go with the Night's Watch.
Okay.
I have to go with the Night's Watch on this one. Ball Hawks are still figuring some things out. Night's Watch seem to sort of have it figured out. They just need to polish out what they're doing, if that makes
If,
any sense. So I'm
if
going
we
Night's Watch.
if we get confident Elijah that we spoke about on Wednesday, they can win this game.
Well, absolutely.
They can win.
Absolutely. He's
They can win.
I need Elijah to be decisive.
Yeah.
That's it. I need
With that
Elijah to be
being said,
decisive. But I gotta see it. I gotta see it. So I'm sticking with the Night's Watch this one.
with that being said,
Mm-hmm.
I believe we get confident, Elijah, and I believe the ball hawk will
I
win this
like
game.
it. I like it. I'm
Ball
not
hawks
mad at
will
that.
win.
I'm not mad at that pick.
Ball hawks will
This
win.
is the toughest game to call here.
It is. It is. But I got ball hawks in a tight one. 20, 21-18.
21-18. I
Yeah.
got that exact score flipped the other way.
Of course you would. Of
I like
course
that.
you
I like that.
would. Of course you would.
All
So
right.
recap.
So recap. We both have lights out. We split. You have the Caliphs. I have the sleepers. We both have
Yep.
the elites, and we're
Uh-huh.
split again. You have Ball Hawks. I have Night's Watch.
Got it.
All
I'm
right.
confident in my picks this week.
You are. You was
Yep.
confident in your picks last week.
I was. You're right. And I was
And
trash.
then, okay. Let's see. Let's move on, and we're gonna go to D2. So D3. Well, tell me I got two D3 slides. All right. I might have to pull a slide. Give me a second. But we'll just go to D1. E, you can talk you can start here while I pull up the other slide.
All Stars versus what's that? The Silver Snakes.
Yep.
My fear for the All Stars is that last week was their Super Bowl.
Mm,
You beat the
mm.
good fellas.
That's a little rough.
Let me talk my talk. Let me talk my talk. The good
Okay.
fellas were widely viewed, even though they're not the defending champs, widely viewed by most as the best team, most stacked team. You get that win over them, it's either gonna propel you or you might take your foot off the gas. I don't believe the All Stars to be that team, but there is a chance that, like
Mm-hmm.
you're so excited off of that you come in thinking you could beat everybody. And these Silver Snakes who are 0-2 have been two tough losses. They lost to Goodfellas week one when they attempted to go for two instead of the tie, which we all love and respect. We love the call. Then
Absolutely.
they
Absolutely.
then we just saw how they lost to the Gators on Hasid Hail Mary. So two heartbreaking losses. Did they get their first win this week?
You think so?
No, no. The All Stars will
No.
win this game. The All Stars will win this game. Tightest
You
of
have
margins.
so you have the All-Stars winning this game.
Yes.
Okay, I like that. So this is my take on this. I actually gave this game lots of thought.
Uh-huh.
I think the All Stars will fare better against teams that play a lot of zone.
Okay.
Silver Snakes have a roster that can go man, and I think in a crunch, they're gonna go man, which I think will give the All Stars trouble, as AK gave All Stars trouble week one later in the game.
Okay.
So I got to see them play well against the man defense. And in D1, we're going to have guys that can match up across the board. So that being said, against my better judgment, because I picked against them last week and had to apologize, I wouldn't be mad if I had to apologize again. So this week, I'm going to have to go with Silver Snakes. You don't
I
like it?
like that team. I like the team. I like the team. You saw them up close and personal. I didn't do either of their games. I just saw the one game on League Pass. Shout out Guinea. Uh, Speak on the quarterback. What are his strengths? I know this is his first time playing. I think a CFL game. What
I
did you see
just
out of
think
him?
he needed to play in this league.
Uh huh.
I think he
So
was
one game
taking
was
it in.
enough. One
Yeah,
one game.
pause. I think he was taking it
Pause.
in a lot. Yeah,
Pause.
whatever, whatever.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah. So He needed to just experience what this league will be like, so he knows what he's up against.
And one game was enough to figure everything out.
I think so. One game where he's going to play better this game. I'm not gonna say
Okay.
he figured it all out, but he's gonna play better. But it's not gonna be a matter of that. I think defensively,
You
dang man,
say use your words. You saying Mike is going to struggle against man.
he may
Use your
struggle
words.
against the man.
Okay.
That's because okay. The reason why I say that is the two law the let's of recent in the finals in D2 when Yasir showed up and Goodfellas went man.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
that was the change in that
Yeah.
game.
What info? Thank you.
That was the
Thank you.
change in that game. So
Hmm? No.
I I, I think you just want to be on camera. Eh?
Okay.
Yeah. So that was the change in that game. So I
Yeah.
need to see success against the man defense
Mhm.
before I can say that that's not it.
I
I can
got
only
you.
go on what I've seen as of recent. So
Mhm.
that's my take on that.
We have a very close game.
I have a I have what I have is a close game, and then depending on if Silver Snakes go man, I don't know what'll happen at that point. But they will. But as Mike said, All Stars do have there's some speed that should be out there that they didn't have week one. So I'm hoping to see that translate now
It made a difference week
to
two.
this. It
It
definitely
made a
did.
difference. It made a difference week two. I wish that game was
And
recorded.
it's this isn't an easy game to call.
Mhm.
It's a struggle to pick. I don't. I really gave this game thought. I just think the man defense can the receivers get off the man? It's not even necessarily only Mike. Can the receivers create enough separation to give Mike room to throw it? Can Mike make the tight throws? You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot to be seen.
I got you.
Yeah. No knock on anybody. Yo, she trying to be in the
She
pod,
really
man.
trying to be in the pod. I
You
was just about
wanna
to. I
you
think
wanna
you
you want
were.
she want to interview?
It seemed like it.
Jeez.
Seemed like it.
All right. Gators AK. This is the game of the week here.
Oh my God. You can go first on this one. All right.
This is a tough game to call.
Mhm.
I picked against the Gators last week
Mhm. You did.
and was completely wrong.
You were. As was I.
But against my better judgment, I'm gonna pick against the Gators one more time. I don't know why.
Oh, are you
I
really?
don't know why. Yes, I'm gonna pick against them.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That you haven't
If
learned from your lesson.
I
I'm
haven't.
gonna
I'm
take a
glutton
pick
for
to defend
punishment,
into.
man.
I
So
got you.
I'm gonna pick AK in this game. AK matches up with a lot of teams and they play a lot of man. She's just I don't know if you know she's backy.
I can see. I can see.
Yeah, AK matches up very well man defense. Yeah, that's about it. It's that man defense.
Look, it's crazy that you picked against the chance. They proved you wrong, and here
And I
you
pick
are
against them
again,
again.
picking them again. Have you no shame? But you know what? I'm gonna show why you my brother because I feel the same way.
Okay, there we
I
go.
feel the same way.
There we go.
I got AK winning this game. I don't know why, and it is. I don't know why we keep disrespecting the champs. We're
It's
disrespecting him.
disrespect. It's
We're
disrespect.
disrespecting the champs. We're gonna call it respect for the other team, but in calling it respect for one, it's disrespect to the other. So, but
That's what this
and I'm
division is.
yeah,
You're gonna disrespect somebody. You're gonna disrespect somebody. So
man, but AK and a close one. Close one.
yes, very, very
Maybe
I
this
think
is the
a
time
close
where they
game.
throw up the Hail Mary and it gets batted away.
Mm,
You know what I mean? It
yeah.
might be a game like that. So, I have AK. So All Stars AK.
All right. All right.
And you
So
have
I'm
Silver
glad that
Snakes
you
and
picked.
AK,
I'm
right?
glad you picked AK with me because we might both just be wrong. At least it doesn't count against me. Um, Goodfellas are on a bye for the second consecutive. Wait, no, they played last week. They just got taken to the woodshed
So
by
you can
the
say it's the second straight
yeah
week. They
second
didn't show up. Huh?
second consecutive
They did
bye.
not show up against the All Stars. So yeah,
Yeah. Um. So they have a week to get things together, figure out what happened in that All Stars game. They're gonna move on. They're a veteran bunch, but you know, this division isn't as is not as walkover as we may have thought by looking at
yeah,
paper.
yeah,
So as we can
yeah,
see, it's any given Saturday for any of these teams.
yeah.
All right. So we're going to move on to D2. You can start this one. You can start this one.
Oh my God! All right, we're gonna start off with Prime Time and Thunder. I haven't seen Prime Time yet. We know they have Brian Huzo World, AZ, great addition. Had the two TDs in essentially only playing about half of the game last week as he had to move over to D3 game. Oh, the Thunder, though, came off a heartbreaking loss against the All Stars, and they bounced back. Shout out to Jay. I hope his ankle is all right. Do
He's all
you have
right.
any work? Yeah.
I got the inside scoop on that. It's more of a bruise. It
Uh huh.
wasn't as bad as he thought. He said if it was on turf, he'd probably be finished, but it wasn't. So dirt moved, so he'll be back at some point.
Nice.
He went and got it checked out.
Out tomorrow. Listen, out
Yes,
tomorrow.
from what I know, he's out tomorrow.
And are we out of pocket? If am I out of pocket if the QB is Dre tomorrow?
No,
Are
you're not.
they
So I think so. That's what I would assume.
okay?
So I think that gives. Can you make your pick? Can you make your pick? You're asking a whole bunch of questions.
No, that matters because Dre being the QB again, and we spoke about this. I think it was last year with not so well with Browns, like, and him having the QB takes away
Removes a
one of
receiver.
your receivers.
I got you.
So that not, but he is a top-notch number two, if you want to call him that.
He
So
is definitely is
yeah, yeah.
very
So
capable, more than capable, especially for this division.
I just don't know about the rapport that he has with the guys yet. So just based on that alone, I believe in his talent. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that, but I believe in his talent. But I'm gonna pick prime time here. I'm gonna take prime time.
Okay. E prime. All right. So I actually think these two teams they match up very well,
Very well. Mm-hmm.
right? So it's gonna come down to Q on Brian, and there's a tall guy on primetime. I'm not sure of his name yet, and there's also DJ Falk, who's on
Well,
Thunder
yeah,
now.
yeah.
They match up perfectly,
Mm-hmm.
right? So now it's the others. So now do you get Jesse there? Do you get, you know what I mean? Like we're talking others. So now that we're talking, AZ is pretty good. He's big for them. I'm going Thunder, man. I'm
All
going
right, I
Thunder.
like it. I like it. I'm not mad at the pick. I'm not mad.
I'm going Thunder. I think
Like I said,
Thunder off a tough
if
loss last
Jay
week is
if
coming
Jason is
back.
playing and Dre is a receiver, I'll probably change my pick
Mm.
because I think just losing that receiver hurts. It hurts a little bit. So that's my take on it. But go ahead.
All right.
I'm
But
not mad at your
another
pick though.
heavy and they need a heavy dose of Q underneath in this game.
Coaching,
Not coaching. That's what my pick
coaching,
will need to get it done.
coaching.
You
Okay,
could say what you want.
you put
All
that in
right.
the group chat.
I'm not in any group chats.
Yeah, coaching. Yeah, coaching. All right.
All right. Wolfpack sleepers.
This is me being. I want to be so mad at the sleepers that I picked the Wolfpack because of their D3 performance, but
Wait, no, you got it backwards.
well.
It was the D2 team that got slapped.
No, D3 against Lights Out. That's D3.
No,
D2 won. Yes.
no. D3 won. D2 lost. It was against the Outlaws.
Outlaws. Okay. Okay. So now I
No,
could
you
definitely.
can't go
Okay.
back and change your
No, no,
pick
no.
either.
No. This makes me even happier now that I'm not. I like the other pick that I took against sleepers, and I'm gonna stay consistent with that. And probably the first time ever, I'm gonna pick the Wolfpack slash Dip.
Yo, they're not diplomats anymore. This is the Wolfpack,
I said the first time ever. I'm talking about going back
formerly
into
known
last
as.
season.
Can you say that?
Can I say what
All
I'm
right.
saying? I'm saying I didn't pick them at all last year. That's what I'm saying. The Wolfpack slash Dip. It's the
Okay.
first time ever that I'm gonna be picking that franchise to win a game. They don't have any answer for Hashitashi. I'm
Mm,
predicting, and I'm gonna go out on a limb. Another three of them things for Hashitashi. Another three.
nice. I don't know what you're talking about, but I got the Wolfpack in this one with you. Wolfpack,
Yeah, give me some. Give me some. Give me some. Give me some. Give me some.
Wolfpack in this one. All right. So
Uh huh.
we're both going Wolfpack. I think they get their first. They put a win in the column this week. All right.
Why are you
Wolfpack.
picking against Sleeper?
Uh,
It was last week.
no, it wasn't last week. I think watching the Wolfpack's game. Well, yes, it has to do with last week a little bit because
It does.
watching their game compared to watching Wolfpack's game, Wolfpack
Mm-hmm.
looked a little bit more polished in what they were doing. I think it improves this week, and I think Hashi's gonna do what he's gonna do. And like you said, there's no answer for Hashitashi. There's no
Hashitashi.
answer.
Hashitashi.
All right. Omar just runs the O, and Hashi will be there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's it. All right. This might be the game of the week here. Well, we got two here in this division. All Stars free agents.
Cheap. Cheap. Get ready for a shootout because free agents score. They don't play much defense, and they'll tell you that. Yeah, their best defense is a good offense. So their goal is to score. You may score, but it's who's going to get the extra points. So, Rob, you can say your line. Marco's going to be what?
He gonna be slinging that thing. Yo, put it on a t-shirt. Yo, Guinea. I need a t-shirt.
Huh?
I need a t-shirt made.
Oh
Um,
man,
so who
I'm
you got?
gonna.
You stalling right now. You stalling right now.
Uh,
This is supposed
I'm,
to be a half-hour show. This is supposed
oh,
to be a
these are.
half-hour show. We
Well,
already
if
at
we didn't,
38
if,
minutes. You keep
you want to
stalling.
know why? Because we wasted 5 minutes on that Thunder game at the beginning. That's why. That's the Leeds game. We would have been, we would have been on pace. We would have been done actually. Uh, but the free agents, the free agents, too much offensive firepower. All stars are going to have to score on every possession. Are they capable?
Mm.
Are they capable?
After the tough win for the All Stars last week, they're not gonna be able to replicate it again this week.
Yo,
'Cause
you just picking everybody
am
I
not.
pick,
I am
man.
not.
Stop, stop,
First and
stop doing that.
foremost,
You trying to protect the lead? That's whack. Don't do that.
listen. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to protect the lead. Basically, it is exactly what you said. You're gonna have to
Well, I
put up
said it, so
points.
yeah, naturally.
You're gonna have to.
Mhm,
You're gonna have to put up points. You
mhm.
have to. So week after week, free agents have put up 4, 5 touchdowns. This last week, what he had 6.
Yeah, six.
So you got to score. Have we seen the All Stars put an output of that amount of touchdowns yet? No. So I'm gonna have to go with who's putting up the points. So we
You just have to
both.
look no further than last week when Omar arguably had his best game as a D2 quarterback. Hashitashi scored 3 touchdowns, and they still lost by what, 2 scores? Was
Mm-hmm.
it? I don't
Yeah.
remember the exact, but it
Uh,
probably was, huh?
probably 2 scores. I gotta find it, but
Huh? On the free agent score. Again, they don't play much defense. And that's not just me saying it. We had the quarterback in the post-game interview. His quote, "Our defense sucks." Right?
Uh huh.
Right? That was his quote, his word.
Defense,
So
defense sucks, but he gonna score those points.
we're gonna score.
Let me try. I'm trying
We're
to
gonna
find the
score.
score.
From last week,
Wolfpack 37-25.
2 scores, 12.
Yeah. So
So, and that's what, like I said, Omar played a great game. Hashi had 3 of them things, and they still lost by 2 scores. So
you got to put up points against this team. All right. Outlaws, Gladiators. I got this one because you think I keep picking behind you, so I'm gonna pick this one. Um, Gladiators coming off a bye last week. Outlaws coming off a bye last week. So I think this is the game that's the Outlaws' first D2 game of this season because they didn't play a D2 team that was terrible.
yeah,
They didn't experience anything yet. I got Gladiators in this one.
wow. You got to give a reason why.
This is a tougher division. It's going to be better guys. Some things that worked aren't going to work. So I need to see Outlaws overcome that. Pause.
You want to know what I think this game is going to be about? This.
Yeah.
And what I mean by this is the Outlaws do this, but they ball.
Mhm.
Will they get into the Gladiators' heads? Gladiators want to match it and not be as much into football. You know what I mean? Not saying it's going to cross any lines. You know what I'm getting?
Mhm.
Because the Outlaws are a couple of guys that
They chirp and they back it up on the
they
field.
chirp, they chirp,
And they've been
and they
backing
get
it
under
up.
your skin. They
Pause.
get under your skin. Huh, I get what you're saying. They get under your skin. So if the Gladiators can keep the ball, again, we're not crossing. We know that. But you get what I'm saying. So
Mhm.
if the Gladiators can keep the ball, stay focused on the game, they have a chance. But oh, it's time we start giving the Outlaws some love, man. It's time we start giving them some love.
I'm
And
I'm waiting for the pick. I'm waiting for the pick.
since you won't do it, I'm gonna do it. Outlaws.
Outlaws, I like
And
it.
would this be considered an upset?
Would this be considered an upset?
Yes. I'm asking.
No, I don't. I wouldn't say an upset because the Gladiators are still a fresh bunch together somewhat this season. This isn't the Gladiators we knew. They're
Uh huh.
the QB change, new players, all that stuff. So it's not an upset because we actually don't know who the Gladiators are yet as a team. We know individual players. We know what they're capable of, but we don't know them as a team.
And you're picking that.
And I'm picking that this week.
Okay.
I got a little. I got a little inkling.
Oh,
A
inside
little
info or
birdie.
just
Yeah,
feeling?
no, a little. I got a little feeling.
A little feeling.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going Outlaws.
Outlaws.
I'm going Glad. If the Gladiators lose, man, I know Outlaws gonna be looking for me at the field like they have every time I've picked against them. So
Yep.
all right. And our final game of D2, Space Monkey Lockdown Legion.
I mean this. No, obviously not living. Who are Space Monkey? What are they?
What are they?
Yes.
They're
What's the identity? What is this thing? Is it Hasid and them, or is it? I'm not. No, I haven't seen them like that. So I'm really asking.
So the
Like,
QB is Hasib's brother.
uh
They have Hasib, they have Maka,
huh.
they have I gotta run down the roster. No disrespect to anybody else. It's just that I know those some of those guys a little bit more. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Let me grab this roster. Space Monkey. Okay, so they have Abdul who hasn't been here.
Mm-hmm. What is name,
Alfiz.
Monkey?
How do I forget Alfiz?
Mm-hmm.
Alfiz,
Lee
Con-
is on this team, right?
Lee, Connor. This is a good team. Zane. This is a good team. This is a good team. What it is, the issue they may
So
have
it
is
sound it sounds
Hasib's
like
brother as quarterback he got to get into that.
so it sounds like old Suicide Squad in a sense, but it
Somewhat.
sounds like a
Somewhat Suicide
suicide,
Squad. Yeah.
but with some creative mix in. Okay. Uh, you know what? Because and I feel Kazi tried to overplay. I think he kind of got in his head a little bit. You
You
know what I
think he
mean?
settles down this week?
Is it enough to win? I don't like. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because we're here
I got
first
my pick
guessing.
already, man. You keep giving all this I don't knows. I got my pick.
Can
Can
I
I pick?
give? See,
Can I pick?
I'm
And then
trying to get some
you can
steps behind it. See, I'm trying to
you can give
give.
your substance. I'm gonna
Go
pick,
ahead. Go
then you
ahead.
give your
Go
substance.
ahead.
I
Go
got
ahead.
lockdown Legion in this game. If the same team they had out there last week comes out this week and Kazi settles down, they win this game.
But that's what I was trying to get at. Now, because he lost the game and has his pressure on him, will he settle down or will he keep pressing? Who's the real, will
He's
the real
already got the
Kazi
loss
feature
on
in?
his he got the loss on his
I
record.
got.
A bad loss. There's no more pressure. You
What you
done
mean? There's no more pressure. You
there's no
said
more
you're gonna win the
pressure.
champ. You said you're gonna win it all.
Yeah,
There's always gonna be that pressure.
but after you say you're gonna win it all and you
He
come
never
out
said he's
and
gonna
get
go
punched in the
undefeated. That he's
mouth.
gonna win
No, he
it.
didn't, but you get punched in the mouth. I'm sure he didn't like it. They're gonna come back out here and do what he got to do.
You know what? I have to see him get off the canvas again. I'm taking Space Monkey.
I like it. I
I think he
like
gets
it.
punched. I think he gets punched again.
Add these wins to my column.
I, why are you
Space.
so adamant that Space Monkey's gonna lose?
I'm not adamant. I'm just saying they're a new team together, new quarterback. They have very capable players. QB
Hmm.
is the question on this team. We don't have a QB. We don't really. We Yeah, he didn't play well last week, but we don't have a QB question for Lockdown Legion. He just has to
Okay.
use his players correctly.
All right. I'm taking Space Monkey.
Okay, I
You
like
hear
it.
this, guys? You hear this, guys? Don't let me down. So recap B2.
So I have. Wait, hold on. Prime time. I
Mm-hmm.
took Thunder. We both
Yep.
took Wolfpack. We both took the free agents. You took the Outlaws. I took the Gladiators. You took Space Monkey. I took Lockdown.
Oh,
You
undefeated
ru-
week.
you rubbing them
Un-
hands together. I don't know why you rubbing them hands together, bro. I don't
undefeated
know why
week.
you rubbing them hands together.
That's 6-5.
I don't know why you
After I
rubbing
go
them hands
11-0.
together.
After I go 11-0.
It's
17-5.
not possible. It's not gonna
Seven,
happen.
17-5.
All right.
Keep
Yo,
stacking. Keep stacking.
all
It's a
right, guys.
marathon. It's a
It's a
marathon.
marathon. All right, you're right. It's a long season. It's a long season. Also, we're gonna start to do league leaders after week 3. We're gonna do them quarterly. Um, we're gonna have some. We got some stuff in store this season. We have some in-depth interviews to go along with some of the teams that happen to break up or people that are no
Oh
longer
yeah.
together. We're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
yeah, we
Oh
have
yeah.
listen, we're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
have sit downs with some people to give us some insight on what happened. So we got some stuff in store, man. We're trying to do it up this season. Um, thanks everybody for tuning in. Last words.
All the teams that I picked to show up, make me look right. That's it.
That's it.
But
All right.
no, no, no. No, but importantly, guys, like for real, we would like to start early. It's only 3 or 4 of us setting up the field. You see us, I'm pretty sure so well, Rob would like to help. You know what I mean? Like I said it at the joke earlier. Hey guys, do you need help? Pick up a cone. Do something, set a pot, anything, guys. Anything to help us get started on time. Because everybody complained about us starting late, but we're doing the best we can with only 3 guys or whatever being out there at 7:30 in the morning. Okay? And we're out there all day. So
If our
if
marks
anybody can,
are if our marks are still down, which a lot of times if the rain shouldn't have washed it away crazy, we'll have a quick setup, but we don't know. So,
we could get on
any
the
a
bottle.
helping hand.
So
Oh,
in case anybody tunes in late.
pick up your bottles, please. We picked up it was a recycling dream. the amount of bottles we picked up at the end of the day. I'll try to bring some trash bags that we can, somewhere where we can gather them all together. Pick them up so we don't have to clean them up at the end of the day. And the park, because we don't want to leave them there and then the park has an issue. Trying to think of what else. Yeah. Anything else? Did we miss
No, I'm
something?
good. Well, you
That's it.
missing all your picks besides the ones you picked with me, but we
Except the
good.
ones I picked with you, right?
We good,
That's what's
though.
up. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. No,
See you
don't
often.
come looking for me at the field, because when y'all lose, I don't come looking for y'all. So good luck, everybody, tomorrow. Let's have a good day. Let's keep it civil. Hey, listen, don't get arrested. No damn trouble. No trouble tomorrow. If we ask something, just do it.
If we
Everybody
call
come out there
something,
and have fun. Huh?
if we call something, let it go. You
Yeah,
argue
just
with a ref,
move
it's
on.
not going to change your call. It's
Not
not
at
going to
all.
change your call.
I
All
hope
right?
just as you can see, we had some calls argued last week, and we had to send y'all out the rule, and the call was correct. Although we hear all the nonsense about it, and we're not going to be perfect, but we're as close to perfect as refs are going to be if you've played anywhere else. So
Move on to the next play, guys. Arguing with a ref is not going to change the call. If we don't see something, we're going to speak to the other ref. We're going to deliberate. The call is the call. All right? We'll move on to the next play.
All right. I'll see you in the morning.
All right? We'll do that.